Hey, what's up? I'm X. Welcome to the For Idiots series. Today, we're going to be covering Zulrah, whether you're doing it for the diary or for the blowpipe. Please subscribe if you like these videos because that is the only way that they will be the top result when you search for Zulrah guides. Head to the southwesternmost area of Tehran via either charter ship, Zalandra teleport, or BJS ferry ring. You'll want your best magic gear available and a small range switch, as well as an anti-venom or anti-poison or two. Maybe most importantly, you'll want 1 to 2 rings of recoil or a ring of suffering charged with rings of recoil. I've got 2 wildly different gear price points in this video, and if you need any gear, I hope that this should cover it. Talk to the priestess and ask her to take the sacrifice's place and be sacrificed to Zulrah instead. At this time, we're also going to make sure that we have the Zulrah helper plugin. It's going to help us keep track of our rotations. There are 4 possible rotations that Zulrah can do. Once it's run its course, it will start all over. We are going to mage almost every single form except for the magic phase. In that one we will range. Zulrah has 3 forms, green, blue, and red. Range, mage, and melee. The green form can only range, the blue form can do range and mage, and the red phase will melee you if you're not stood on a safe tile. During Zulrah's Jad phase, Zulrah will alternate between range and mage or mage and range regardless of the form color he's in. This plugin is going to show you where to stand and what to protect against. So starting off, I summon a thrall and head to the northeastmost part of the island. Zulrah will not attack you for a little bit here, so you can compose yourself. We're just going to mage every form that isn't blue. Zulrah is going to pop back into the water and emerge somewhere else or as a different color, sometimes both. When he does this, we're going to click our Zulrah helper to see what phase we're on and know what phase is coming next. So we know that the first phase is always the same. So here he goes down and he comes back up as red. There's 2 possible rotations with that outcome, so after I've clicked the red rotation, I'll need a little bit more information. In this scenario, he comes up blue. There's only one phase where this could be. So for the rest of the kill, I'll be praying against the big colored circle and moving to the X's to attack. If the circle is half blue and half green, it'll alternate attacks starting with the attack on the left side of the circle. That's the whole fight. But there are some things that you should know. The recoils are for the snakelings. They will hit you and they will die from the recoil damage. Some use magic, some use melee. The meleeers are easy to spot because they will have to get close to you. Don't underestimate these guys, they can combo you out. Venom is the real killer here, but try to stay composed and you'll be alright. You won't want to use an anti-poison immediately. Hover over your health orb and see what damage you'll be taking from the next poison. Once that number is ticking 10s, that's a good time to anti-poison to reduce the damage back down to 6. You can also use the lunar spell Cure Me, but it's a big use of runes and you'll be unable to use thralls. Using 1 anti-poison will cure your venom down to a poison, and using it 1 more time will cure it completely. But this does not stop you from getting re-poisoned. And anti-venoms just fix it all. If you're a particularly low level, you may want to try a technique called pillar stalling, but don't panic because it's very easy. All you'll be doing is putting the columns on the island between you and Zulrah to reduce the amount of times that the snake can hit you, only popping out when you can hit him. That looks like this. Using a rune crossbow with Dragonstone Bolt's E is a good source of damage here and relatively attainable for low-level Ironmen. A lot of players don't know this method still, but you typically have to move out of the way of his melee attacks, but weirdly standing on this tile and moving back works the same. Just make sure he's not facing you for every other melee attack though, and you will be okay. I hope that this video helped. Please like and subscribe, comment whatever you like, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.